Good thing about the era of the wrestling god is opportunity is just one win away. That's why tonight I'm going to have a Beat the Clock challenge to name the new #1 contender.
The Beat the Clock challenge starts right now.
We have basically tonight the NXT Championship on the line. This is like the NFL playoffs. We're getting right here tonight, first round.
The time to beat is now 5 minutes and 33 seconds. The man in the driver's seat is Alexander Rusev. Cassius Ohno will take on Tyler Breeze in our second Beat the Clock challenge matchup. Breeze here, much more urgent style. Inside cradle by Cassius Ohno. Much more urgent style than we're used to, understandably so. Both men continually advancing at the clock. We are just under a minute, ladies and gentlemen, in this Beat the Clock matchup. Cassius Ohno rolls through and he got him! Time to beat 4 minutes and 48 seconds. The owner of that new time is Cassius Ohno.
Spotlight, please.
Right now it's Aiden English, who's just one step quicker.
The artist, he cannot let himself get frustrated though. He has to concentrate on the prize, which is beating Adrian Neville.
Can either of these two men beat the clock? Neville off the top rope, Neville flies! Red arrow, can he beat it? Can he beat it? He does! The new time to beat, 4 minutes and 45 seconds, now held by Adrian Neville. This is our final Beat the Clock challenge matchup of the night. The time to beat, 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Oh, wait a minute. Bo Dallas apparently looking to get a bird's eye view of who his potential opponent could be. Remember, both these men competing for an opportunity to become #1 contender for the NXT Championship. Shoulders down. Sami Zayn immediately trying to put away Leo Kruger. You can sense the urgency amongst the NXT universe, amongst these two superstars. The opportunity at hand. Shot of that clock. Tick, 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 tick. Kruger on the attack. 15 seconds. Kruger is going to put away Sami Zayn. No. 10 seconds left. Kruger doing whatever he can. Zayn still holding on. Zayn, oh, counter. Counter.
Whoa!
Did he get him?
The clock is clearly at 0.
It happened to end in a tie. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Sami Zayn, next week you will face Adrian Neville to see who will be the #1 contender. The following week, the winner of that match will face the NXT champion Bo Dallas for the championship.
This is something we've never seen before.
Adrian Neville versus Sami Zayn, a match for the ages.
We will find out who will be the man to face Bo Dallas.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Tokyo, Japan, weighing 196 pounds, Yoshi Tatsu.
Welcome inside the NXT arena. Yoshitatsu set for singles action, and you saw it at the top of the show due to the order of interim general manager JBL. Our main event tonight to break the tie from the Beat the Clock challenge. Sami Zayn will go one-on-one with Adrian Neville.
And his opponent, representing the Real Americans from Luzern, Switzerland, weighing 232 pounds, Antonio Cesaro.
Antonio Cesaro back on NXT for the first time in 7 weeks since defeating Leo Kruger. He is the 9th longest reigning United States champion of all time, and he's set for singles action tonight.
Antonio Cesaro is all man.
So am I, Renee. You know,
Don't I know
saw
it,
you
Mr.
looking.
Regal?
I saw you looking over it at me.
Whoa, look at this. Look at
happening
this.
here?
There's no fun here, that is it.
What?
Whoa, whoa. William.
Where's Mr. Regal?
Whoa, Tatsu. Tatsu looking for the early win. Cesaro kicks out. Ooh. Tatsu looking to put this one away early here against Antonio Cesaro. Ooh. Cesaro snatching him out of midair. Oh!
The strength of Antonio Cesaro, it's miraculous. Mr. Regal, what just happened out there?
Usually, I sit with Byron out here, you know, because he's a lot better than you, Tom. And, you know, me and Byron are friends. You don't need to see anybody taking liberties with your friends, and there's no need for all that. You know, I know because I'm an old villain, and I've done all these things in the past, and I don't... As you get older, you change your ways a little. You don't want to see other people go through that. He doesn't want to be the one, Antonio Cesaro, laying up at night like me because I can't sleep because of all the diabolical things I've done to people over my career, you know.
Byron's an announcer. He doesn't deserve to be in a situation like that.
Anyway.
Antonio Cesaro seems to just be in a foul mood altogether, and I think what happened was Byron Saxton grabbed his Gadsden flag, and Cesaro did not take too kindly to it.
Isn't Antonio Cesaro typically in a bad mood? It's just sort of his aura.
Could be time for the Cesaro swing.
You see, this is... You see this incredible feat of strength. I mean, this man he truly is an absolute Superman.
He absolutely is.
Antonio Cesaro is far better than I've ever been, and far better than most people have ever been in this industry. He doesn't need to do any of this stuff because he is truly a standout superstar.
Antonio Cesaro is better than most people at just about everything.
Everything.
He is, yeah.
I'm getting dizzy just watching this. Oh my gosh.
Look at, I mean,
He's
absolutely.
got a second win.
This man is truly phenomenal.
I don't even understand how it's possible to manhandle another human being just like that.
Because he's the Swiss Superman. That's why he can
You're
do
right.
it.
The ultimate immigrant is what he told me.
Is he staring at you, Mr. Regal?
Anyway, let's get back to talking about this match. Antonio Cesaro is absolutely incredible. I've said it a lot out here. You just don't see people like this anymore. This is a true throwback. The strongest man, without a doubt, pound for pound, in the entire history of the WWE and in the entire history of the sports entertainment
sure,
business.
That being said,
without
Mr.
a doubt.
Regal, it makes me quite uncomfortable that he keeps staring at you like that.
I wish you'd stare at me a
staring
little.
over here.
Don't worry about that. Let's just, you know, look at this man. I mean, he's incredible. Look at the way he applies this chin lock here, this rear chin lock. Just, oh. And I've actually had the misfortune, let me say, to wrestle this man in his hometown. And he made mincemeat of me. So, look at the strength of him.
Tatsu looks like he's losing consciousness right here. Cesaro.
He's making direct eye contact with you, Mr. Regal.
Looking for that neutralizer. Oh!
Yeah, I don't much care for the message he's trying to send to you here.
And Cesaro picks up the win.
Here's your winner, Antonio Cesaro.
This match became very personal very quickly, and Mr. Regal, he's again looking right over at you. But first, let's take a look back at how this match unfolded. When things just got started, the ring announcer, Byron Saxton, our broadcast colleague, I think accidentally stepped on the Gadsden flag of Antonio Cesaro. Cesaro took a tremendous amount of exception to it, and William Regal, you stepped in. And then this one, a staring contest, and a direct message over here as he puts away Yoshitatsu with that neutralizer. Mr. Regal, do you care to comment?
We've got other matches to call.
I'd be a bit more concerned if I were you. I don't really like that Antonio Cesaro is staring over here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's throw things backstage now to our newest broadcast colleague, Devin Taylor.
Please welcome my guest at this time, NXT champion, Bo Dallas.
Hi, Devin.
Hi, Bo. Now, what are your thoughts on who will win tonight's #1 contenders match?
Devin, you're looking at this in the wrong way. Tonight, we're all winners. We get to see two youngsters give it their all in that ring in front of the world. It's like watching The Voice. All we're missing is CeeLo Green. And plus, the winner gets to face me next week. What an opportunity. That's got to be like music to their ears. Of course, neither one of them has a chance of beating me, but the kind of champion I am is one to take them under my wing and teach them everything. Excuse me, Captain Fantastic. The champ is talking here.
Whoa, man. I didn't realize I was harsh and you're mellow.
Whoa, man. I didn't realize you were still employed. When was the last time you won a match there, Pauly Shore?
How about tonight, when I beat you dead center in the middle of the NXT universe? You just landed on the dark side of the moon, child. Don't be surprised when you find yourself shaking in your little cowboy boots.
You think You're on.
Cuckoo, ka-choo.
He thinks I'm gonna be shaking in my boots.
After a tie last week in the Beat the Clock Challenge by order of interim general manager JBL, Sami Zayn takes on Adrian Neville to decide who's the #1 contender for Bo Dallas's NXT title tonight.
Welcome back to NXT.
The following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from the Moonshine Commune, weighing 220 pounds, CJ Parker.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just saw before the commercial break, CJ Parker has challenged the NXT champion. CJ says Bo is scared.
CJ Parker is one of my favorite superstars here at NXT.
Can I just say something here? We're about to see the NXT champion. He's going to grace us with his wonderful presence.
Back in the ring for the first time in a month.
So let's talk about the NXT champion.
He's been on his Bo versus the World tour. He's been to Cambodia. He's been to Bolivia. He said he went to Liechtenstein, too.
I truly hope that the NXT universe appreciates what they're seeing here.
Little one-on-one time with the champ.
And his opponent, from Brooksville, Florida, weighing 230 pounds, the NXT champion, Bo Dallas.
Bo Dallas has now been the NXT champion for 188 days, the longest reign of any NXT champion. And of course, later tonight in our main event, we will find out who his #1 contender is going to be, Sami Zayn or Adrian Neville.
The star power of Bo Dallas just keeps growing and growing, and he's literally doing it country by country.
Listen, if CJ Parker manages to beat Bo Dallas, he'll be in contention as well.
Fantastic.
Perhaps JBL will have to make a three-way or something.
I would not be mad at that.
This is a huge opportunity for CJ Parker. He got a win over Tyler Breeze 3 weeks ago, and I had a chance to talk to him earlier this week, and he said he felt very frustrated and disrespected that he wasn't involved in the Beat the Clock Challenge. Whoa, here's the cover, shoulders down, and a kick out.
Yeah, to not be involved in the Beat the Clock match, I mean, that would hurt your ego a little bit.
And considering that he had beaten Breeze 3 weeks ago, and then Tyler Breeze had an opportunity in the challenge, he felt a little bit left out.
But to have this opportunity to face the NXT champion is a huge platform for CJ Parker. Can really prove to
I'm going to say, I don't know what he's moaning about. He's bystepped the Beat the Clock Challenge, and he's getting a...
You're right,
he's getting to compete against the NXT champion. If he beats him now, he'll be the #1 contender.
And the question is with Bo. Granted, he's been traveling all over the world. Here's the cover, hook to the leg, and Parker kicks out at 2.
Well, hopefully he doesn't have any jet lag.
Another cover, Parker out at 1 this time. He said he performed in front of 300,000 people in Cambodia.
Oh my gosh.
In where, sorry?
Cambodia.
Yes. They cooked him a lovely feast afterwards as well.
I bet.
He said in Canada they're the bow nuts, not
Okay,
the bow
well,
levers.
I'm going to have to step in and say that that's definitely not a thing, but kudos to him.
Oop, shoulders down on Parker. Parker gets the shoulder up.
Beautifully applied cravat there, which puts a lot of pressure on the neck and the jaw area. Very
The
painful.
athleticism of him is spectacular. It's so great to watch.
Parker looking to break free here. Ooh.
Beautiful counter there by C.J. Parker.
I'm glad to see all of his dreads are intact.
Flying his freak flag high. Oh, coming in hot on Bo Dallas.
That shows you what kind of punching power that
Lining
C.J.
it
Parker
up.
has. Being able to punch.
Oh!
Being able to knock down the NXT champion. We won't punch.
CJ Parker puts in his work. He's as much as he's a fun-loving free spirit, he knows how to
The
work.
champ's in trouble. Parker, oh, face first. Dallas into the mat. He could put away the NXT champion. Oh. Bo Dallas still alive in this matchup.
Well, there's a reason that Bo Dallas is the NXT champion, because he's a survivor.
He's a very charming man. I mean, could you imagine being from somewhere like Cambodia or some place he's going to, and to be able to be one-on-one with Bo Dallas? You don't see
must have
stars
been
like
a
that.
wonderful, yes, a
Parker
wonderful
looking
thrill
to
for
go
him.
high risk here against
Oh,
Dallas.
Shawaddy Waddy.
And it looked like Bo Dallas grabbed the top rope there and broke things up.
Ooh, goodness gracious me.
Dallas looking to capitalize into the corner. Bulldog! Dallas into the cover. And he gets the win in his return to NXT.
Here is your winner, the NXT champion, Bo Dallas.
A great win there for Bo Dallas, but nothing lost by C.J. Parker. A great showing by C.J. Parker, somebody that we need to watch in the future.
Absolutely.
I guess the question of jet lag or ring rust potentially for Bo Dallas, not a question at all, as the NXT champion standing tall here over C.J. Parker.
And doesn't he look magnificent?
Let's take a look back at how this match unfolded. C.J. Parker was trying to go high risk there, and the savvy of the champion coming into play there. And then off the top rope, oh, that bulldog out of the corner sealed the deal for Bo Dallas, and the champ reigning supreme. Well, the NXT champion is back here on NXT, but right now let's throw things backstage once again to our broadcast colleague, Devin Taylor.
Please welcome my guest at this time, the leader of the Evolution, Emma.
Hey.
Emma, can you give us an update on your injuries?
Well, unfortunately, I was attacked by the BFFs in the locker room and I sustained some head injuries. But no big deal, because I'll be back better than ever, and then the Evolution will continue to spread worldwide.
Really back better than ever, right? Well, you know, that's good, because there'll be no excuses when we finally face off for my title.
Excuses? Why would I need excuses?
Oh, I don't know, like a couple of weeks ago when you hit me, what was your excuse then, Emma?
It was an accident, Paige.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just like when you hit me the week before, right? That was an accident.
That
right?
was an accident, because if it wasn't, you wouldn't be standing here right now.
Oh, really?
Really?
I don't like your tone.
Well, in your condition, I don't make any sort of movements.
What do you mean? Like this? Yeah. I'll see you soon, Paige.
Where are you going?
After the stunning loss last week during the Beat the Clock Challenge, the gorgeous one, Tyler Breeze, is looking for revenge against the man who beat him, Cassius Ohno. The rematch is coming up next on NXT.
What do you want?
Paige, I don't know what your problem is. You were so rude to me in the locker room. I never did anything to you for you to treat me like
Wait,
that.
what are you even talking about now? I'm surprised you're even talking to me now, since you're now Mrs. Hollywood and you're on
For
your
real?
Total Divas and you got your new
Paige,
gang of friends.
what
Like,
are you
I'm
even talking-
surprised you're even down here in NXT. That's
Paige, what are
weird.
you even talking about? Like, just because I'm doing Total Divas doesn't mean that I don't care about being a WWE diva. Like, you're so off base, it's not even funny.
Oh, really? You care about
Yeah.
being a WWE diva, yet you don't care about the Divas Championship and you don't care about the Women's Championship. So it really surprises me that
you're totally wrong about that. Okay, so I'm doing a reality show, but you know what? You and I come from a similar background. You know, like, I don't forget where I came from. Like, my family was involved in this, and so was yours.
Yes.
And I do care about being a diva. I do care about the Divas Championship.
Okay, well, if you care so much about the Divas and you care about the Women's Championship, how about we have a match tonight and I'll tell JBL and I'll put my title on the line. What do you think about that?
You're coming across as having a really bad attitude. You have so many battles going on right now, I don't think you know which one to fight. You know what? I'd be happy to take the chip off your shoulder and that championship off your waist.
And I'll be happy to show you where your roots are.
Unbelievable.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his seasonal residence in Milan, Italy, weighing 195 pounds, Tyler Breeze.
I have to say that Tyler Breeze is a very good-looking man, isn't he? He is, isn't he?
Charming man.
He is, yes. He's not like you, Tom. You look like you've been embalmed.
His Twitter handle is gorgeous, and he calls himself the gorgeous one and Prince Pretty.
Look, here's the thing. Not a lot of men can pull off a fur vest like that. Boy, does he work it. And damn.
And why not?
I know.
Well,
Hey, man, if you got it, flaunt it.
Tyler Breeze with an opportunity to get a little redemption after last week in the Beat the Clock Challenge.
He just would like everybody to know, though, Tyler Breeze, that this is fake fur, and it's not made
that's
out
nice
of
to know.
any. Yes.
So he also has.
He told
he's
me
a
yes.
good-looking man with
Yes.
morals.
Yes.
It's a package.
And his opponent, from Dayton, Ohio, weighing 225 pounds, Cassius. Ooh, no.
Wait a minute! Oh! Alexander Rusev just wiped out Cassius Ohno.
I honestly can't think of anything worse that could happen in my life
That's
than
like
to
a
have
Mack truck coming at you.
than to have Alexander Rusev mad at me.
I think the thing to understand
Goodness
here,
gracious me.
it was last week during the Beat the Clock Challenge.
Ooh.
Alexander went first. He set the time. And then it was immediately after his match, Cassius Ohno went one-on-one with Tyler Breeze and beat Alexander Rusev's time. The officials now just trying to see
Cassius.
if Cassius Ohno can stand.
Just an opportunity for Cassius Ohno to get back in that ring, and he's been putting in so much work lately, and to get knocked out by Alexander Rusev.
Doesn't seem to want to quit.
He's got that fighting spirit.
He certainly has, yes. I mean, there's no quitting Cassius Ohno, but you have to be sensible in these matters.
He's telling the doctor that he wants to give it a go here.
Well, the doctor wouldn't let him in there. The trainer there wouldn't, if he didn't think he was able to. That's definitely for sure.
Cassius Ohno is one of those superstars that can just withstand.
Breeze with a beauty shot. Breeze with the cover on Ohno, and Breeze gets the win.
Wow.
Here is your winner, Tyler Breeze.
Make quick work.
Well, some people will say, did Tyler Breeze get the win because of Alexander Rusev? It doesn't matter. He got the win, and that's all that really matters.
A win's a win, but when you have somebody like Alexander Rusev in your corner, that's not a very honorable way to get the win, but...
A win's a win, Flower.
Well, Rusev, just before the match started, Ohno just making his way to the ring and then just completely annihilated by the Bulgarian Nightmare. And then before this match even got started, the beauty shot right to the jaw put away Ohno very quickly.
Tyler Breeze just had that laid out. He was ready to get that win.
Tyler Breeze gets a little bit of revenge here on Cassius Ohno.
Handsome man.
Like?
Hot.
No, hot.
Not
Not so hot.
Hot.
Hashtag really hot?
Go.
Okay.
What do you want?
Where's Charlotte? I want to talk to her about why she slapped me in our match 2 weeks ago.
Listen, Charlotte doesn't want to talk to you. She's moved up in the world now. Plus, by the looks of it, your so-called friends, Emma and Paige, they can't even get along. We're so sorry about that. Yeah. Toodles.
I want to talk to Charlotte now.
Do you have a hearing problem? She is not gonna talk to you. So why don't you scram, loser? Go eat some donuts in that cat shirt.
Bye. Loser? We'll see who the loser is in our tag match.
Tag match?
Yeah.
Who are you gonna tag with? You don't even have any friends, Bailey.
I've got friends. I've got friends.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Whatever, anyways. What are you doing later?
A shot at Bo Dallas's NXT Championship is on the line as the Canadian sensation takes on the man who gravity forgot to decide who's the #1 contender. It's Sami Zayn. Adrian Neville, next.
Welcome back to NXT. Here with me now, Adrian Neville and Sami Zayn. Adrian, how do you feel about tonight's #1 contenders match?
Well, you know, Devin, me and Sami, we go back a long, long way.
Yeah, long time.
But tonight, buddy, tonight's not about friendship. It's about one thing. It's about the NXT Championship. It's about getting a ticket to Raw. It's about getting a ticket to SmackDown. You only have to look at previous champions to see what this means. Look at Big E Langston. Look at Seth Rollins. This year, they were part of WrestleMania. Sami, that is what this is about.
Sami, your response?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have really said it better myself. This is an old friend of mine. I've wrestled him all over the world, but, you know, I get along with him. We are competitive, but the bottom line is he knows what's at stake, and that's the NXT, a shot at the NXT Championship.
Yep.
And he knows that when it comes right down to it, I'll do whatever it is that I've got to do to get a shot at that championship again. I held that title in my hands.
What does that mean? That means you want it more than me because you...
I held that title in my hands. All right. I had a taste of it. I had a taste of it. I've already kind of been
I guess
there.
you want it more than me.
Yeah, a little bit. Maybe I do, actually.
Well.
We're not going to get into this now, okay? The bottom line is he knows what's at stake. He knows I'm going to do whatever I've got to do, whether it's versus an enemy or a friend.
And I will too. You know that I will too.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah, huh?
No, okay.
Well,
we're okay. Let's not get into this.
Thanks, guys. Let's send it back to ringside.
Strong words from Adrian and Sami heading into our main event, but right now Unico and Camacho are in the building.
The following is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 455 pounds, the team of Camacho and Unico.
Unico was on the shelf for over a year with an ACL injury, and he has finally returned to NXT. We saw he and Camacho get a fantastic win last week, and they made it very clear to the Ascension, the tag team champions. They said, Ascension, you know why we're here.
Well, Unico and Camacho beat their opponents last week so quickly I couldn't even stutter in the match, which is unusual for me. Unbelievable.
To see these guys in the ring together makes me very happy.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 484 pounds, the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Ascension.
Conor O'Brien and Rick Victor have absolutely decimated the tag team division here on NXT. Their question has been, is there anyone left? And now Unico and Camacho returning off of the injury for Unico. They get their wish. The question is, are they biting off more than they can chew?
The quest for championship gold at NXT is always on everybody's mind, but to come up against the Ascension when they are holding on to the tag titles, not two guys I think many people would want to face.
Unico and Camacho are an incredibly capable tag team, so why wouldn't they be a threat to the Ascension?
I think they're a very
and let's not bring up any of that nonsense about ring rust and all that. We saw last week how capable the Unico and Camacho are.
The Ascension
they're
are
a unit.
barely humans.
They've grown up together since Boys in the Barrio. They know all about each other, knows their ins and outs. They know all the dirty tricks that they quite happy to pull against their opponents. I think they're very capable.
Conor O'Brien going to start things off here against Camacho.
The fact that Camacho...
Or rather, Rick Victor.
The fact that Camacho waited around and wanted to be in the ring with Hunico when he returned, he spent so much time waiting for Hunico to be able to get back here into the ring. That says a lot about the relationship of these two superstars.
They truly are blood brothers. And I've told the story before, why they are so tight. It's because Camacho saved Hunico from a serious good hiding one day, and they become so very close. And it stayed with them, and there's no separation between the two of them.
Absolutely.
Camacho had his opportunities in singles competition several times here on NXT, but I had a chance to talk to him, and he said he got to visit Unico down in Juarez. He spent time with him, helped him during his rehab, and now that they're back, it's second life for them here on NXT.
You know, I haven't had a chance to actually interview them, unfortunately, and I have been working on my Spanish, and I feel like it would be a great opportunity to go and have a little chat.
What about working on your English, dear?
Oh, I have been working on it, old chap.
Big leg drop from Camacho here on Rick Victor.
I drink my my ginger beer and have a couple Pims.
Oh, yes.
Unico, ooh, another senton similar to what we saw last week. Ooh.
With having Hunico been gone, it still looks
Looking
like he
for
has
the
not
cover,
missed a beat.
Unico. And Victor kicks out.
Before you were so rudely interrupted by Tom, my dear, what were you saying? What were you saying?
I was talking about Hunico and having him come back.
Oh, crossbody! Here's the cover. Victor's down.
He was out for so long, and it looks like he hasn't missed a beat.
Rick Victor putting an end to any rally there for Unico, and now comes in Conor O'Brien, nearly 300 pounds on him.
If the one thing that would be of question now with Hunico would be his conditioning, because it doesn't matter, we hear it a lot, JBL says it all the time on Raw and SmackDown, doesn't matter how much you...
Looking for the cover, O'Brien has the shoulders down on
you
Unico.
get on a stair stepper or a treadmill, you can't get fit for competing without competing.
And the Ascension have been absolutely unstoppable since winning their NXT Tag Team Championships from the former tag team of Adrian Neville and Corey Graves.
It's the darkness of the Ascension that freaks me out. You can hear their coats dragging in the hallways with heavy boots.
Tag made, in comes Rick Victor against Unico, and this is the type of offense they love. Cut off the ring and get their opponent in the corner.
Exactly, I say quite a lot, but they don't just cut off their half of the ring, they keep their opponent in their quarter of the ring, which makes it even more.
Holding him hostage.
Specifically going after the recently returned Unico here in this matchup.
Yes, and that obviously we don't need to question the intelligence of the Ascension. We see that all the time in the way that they
very methodical
control their opponents.
Unico, spine first into the mat. Camacho sent for a ride by O'Brien. Victor looking for the cover and a kick out at one by Unico. Whoa, Unico with the cover here on Victor, he got the win!
Here are your winners, Hunico and Camacho!
An incredible win there for Hunico and Camacho.
Fantastic.
You see, you were the one who were questioning their abilities.
I wasn't questioning
yes,
their
you
ability.
were.
You certainly were. You were Team Ascension.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, our main event, Sami Zayn goes toe-to-toe with Adrian Neville to determine the #1 contender.
They are global entertainers, professionally trained athletes, WWE superstars. But they are not invincible. They take real risks and endure unimaginable pain. Broken bones, torn muscles, dislocations, separations. Be smart, be safe. Don't try this at home.
Good thing about the era of the wrestling god is opportunity is just one win away. That's why tonight I'm going to have a Beat the Clock challenge to name the new #1 contender.
The Beat the Clock challenge starts right now.
We have basically tonight the NXT Championship on the line. This is like the NFL playoffs. We're getting right here tonight, first round.
The time to beat is now 5 minutes and 33 seconds. The man in the driver's seat is Alexander Rusev. Cassius Ohno will take on Tyler Breeze in our second Beat the Clock challenge matchup. Breeze here, much more urgent style. Inside cradle by Cassius Ohno. Much more urgent style than we're used to, understandably so. Both men continually glancing at the clock. We are just under a minute, ladies and gentlemen, in this Beat the Clock matchup. Cassius Ohno rolls through and he got him! Time to beat 4 minutes and 48 seconds. The owner of that new time is Cassius Ohno.
Spotlight, please.
Right now it's Aiden English, who's just one step quicker.
The artist, he cannot let himself get frustrated though. He has to concentrate on the prize, which is beating Adrian Neville.
Can either of these two men beat the clock? Neville off the top rope. Neville flies. Red arrow. Can he beat it? Can he beat it? He does. The new time to beat, 4 minutes and 45 seconds, now held by Adrian Neville. This is our final Beat the Clock challenge matchup of the night. The time to beat, 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Oh, wait a minute. Bo Dallas apparently looking to get a bird's eye view of who his potential opponent could be. Remember, both these men competing for an opportunity to become #1 contender for the NXT Championship. Shoulders down. Sami Zayn immediately trying to put away Leo Kruger. You can sense the urgency amongst the NXT universe, amongst these two superstars. The opportunity at hand. Shot of that clock. Tick, 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 tick. Kruger on the attack. 15 seconds. Kruger is going to put away Sami Zayn. No. 10 seconds left. Kruger doing whatever he can. Zayn still holding on. Zayn, oh, counter. Counter. Oh, did he get him?
The clock is clearly at 0. It happened to end in a tie. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Sami Zayn, next week you will face Adrian Neville to see who will be the #1 contender. The following week, the winner of that match will face the NXT champion Bo Dallas for the championship.
This is something we've never seen before.
Adrian Neville versus Sami Zayn, a match for the ages.
We will find out who will be the man to face Bo Dallas.
Welcome back to NXT. It is time for our main event as Adrian Neville makes his way to the ring. But right now, our broadcast colleague William Regal has been called to the back to deal with the situation with Antonio Cesaro.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a #1 contenders match for the NXT Championship. Introducing first, from Newcastle, England, weighing 194 pounds, Adrian Neville.
Oh, I am excited to see this bout.
Welcome back to NXT. It is time for our main event, and the NXT champion, Bo Dallas, joining us here at commentary. Bo, welcome.
I'm so excited that you're down here with us.
I am excited to be here, and I'm very excited to see this bout. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, it's time for our main event. Adrian Neville one-on-one with Sami Zayn.
Oh, Sami.
And his opponent, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing 196 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Both Adrian Neville and Sami Zayn scored the exact same time in the Beat the Clock Challenge last week on NXT. As per the order of Interim General Manager JBL, these two will now go head-to-head to determine the #1 contender to your NXT Championship, Bo.
Bo, I'm so excited that you're down here with us. We've got this huge match set up. If you have to face one of these guys, who do you want to go up against?
Oh, I don't know. I really couldn't say. I faced both of these guys, and
Yep.
they're very different in styles, but they both bring a lot to the table. Sami Zayn has more heart than anybody I've ever seen, and Adrian Neville is very technically sound, and he's very explosive.
I really feel that your media training has been paying off. That was a very politically correct answer.
Well, the fact of the
They're both
matter,
really good kids.
The fact of the matter is that Adrian Neville and Sami Zayn have known each other since their first match in England in 2006. They've competed against each other all over the world, and now they have an opportunity on a tremendous stage here in front of the NXT universe.
I'm excited here to see Sami Zayn. I'm a huge Sami Zayn fan, but I feel that I'm a little bit biased having the NXT champ next to me that I feel that I kind of wavers my opinion slightly.
You don't have to hold that back. I'm a very big fan of Sami Zayn, and I think he has a very bright future. He's just not championship caliber yet.
Did you guys ever hang out?
No.
No. Okay. How was your world tour?
Oh, it was phenomenal. Unbelievable.
Where was your favorite place to go? Was it unbelievable?
I'd probably say Bolivia.
Oh, okay.
Looking for the quick cover here was Neville, and Zayn gets away. Bo, you mentioned it already. You faced Sami Zayn, and it was rather unprecedented last week that JBL took him off suspension. JBL said, I could have suspended Sami Zayn indefinitely, but he didn't think that would have been fair. What is your thoughts on that?
Well, I'd like to keep my thoughts to myself. I believe Sami Zayn deserves to be in this ring, and I'm ready to see what he can do. And Mr. JBL is a very good GM, and I stand by his decision.
Neville.
Interesting.
Very explosive.
Now, what's the difference for you going in versus Sami Zayn
Sami.
or Adrian Neville for your preparation?
For my preparation going in, I believe our styles are...
Two very high-tempo superstars here.
They want that #1 contendership spot.
These are
Coming after your gold, sir.
Yes, these are two very talented kids, and I got my work ahead of me.
Now, you've been holding on to the championship for quite some time. Where's the best place that you've taken it?
Oh, I don't think I could pick one. I've been to so many places and had so many good times. There's not one favorite one.
Do you let other celebrities or guests hold it, or do you do like a tour like the Stanley Cup?
I let my Believers hold it because they're the ones that are true to my heart, and they're the ones I truly love.
You must get a lot of fan mail.
Yeah, tons. I can't get through it all.
In this main event, these two superstars know each other so well. Very similar styles, very high-flying, very high-paced kind of offense. They've known each other for 7 years now, and it's all on the line here for an opportunity at the NXT Championship.
These men have faced each other all over the world. And here they are fighting for the #1 contendership against you, Bo Dallas, our NXT champ.
Let me ask you something, Renee. Are
Talk
you
to
a
me.
believer?
Oh, of course. You know I am.
Oh, stop
Me
it.
and you have had our moments. You know I'm a believer.
That means so much to hear.
I just like when you sing to me.
Sami, oh, wow, look at that.
Oh!
Neville,
Whoa.
Neville capitalizes, sending Sami for a ride outside.
This is getting intense. This is what
He
I'm
just
talking
got
about.
like slingshot right out of the ring.
Oh, Sami! It looks like they were taking pages out of each other's playbook there. Zayn outside, who takes out Neville. Which of these two superstars will become the #1 contender to Bo Dallas's NXT title? Find out as our main event continues. Welcome back to our main event. Sami Zayn and Adrian Neville battling right now to become the #1 contender to the NXT Championship, and the NXT champion, Bo Dallas, joining us here at ringside.
And to say that they are battling is an understatement here.
These are two men that call each other friends. There's a ton of respect between these two. The fact of the matter is, Adrian Neville is a two-time NXT Tag Team Champion. Sami Zayn has said he has held the gold in his hands, that NXT Championship, and he wants it back more than words.
But
these kids are really exciting.
What's the level of respect that you have for Sami Zayn and Adrian Neville?
I have the utmost respect for both of these. I've been in the ring with both of them, and they are unbelievable performers, and I can't say enough about them. But I will say that I believe Sami Zayn in this position in the match holds the advantage because this is where heart comes into play. And boy, let me tell you, he has a ton of heart.
Absolutely. After what we saw from his 2 to 3 falls match with Antonio Cesaro and then coming in here with Adrian Neville, I mean, these are all men that have worked together for so long.
Huge backbreaker from Zayn. This could do it right here. New #1 contender. Oh, a kick out. And take another look at this. Neville coming off the ropes and all that momentum into that backbreaker. It looked like Sami Zayn had him right there.
Sami Zayn's lining him up.
Oh, I've been in this position before. This does not look good for Neville.
What is going through your mind when you're in a situation like that?
Well, in a situation like this, pure adrenaline and going off of instincts. You just gotta have the heart to...
Oh!
Wow.
And it looked like he tripped over the leg of Neville
Overshot.
and landed on the outside.
Neville dodged the bullet there, I'll tell you.
Bro, you're having a great hair day today, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, you look great. It's nice.
Do you mean that?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
You got a nice ponytail.
You're really smart for a Canadian.
Oh. Oh.
Neville
Okay.
looking for his opportunity here against Zayn on the apron. Whoa, look at that! Oh, you've got to be kidding me!
Did you see the air on that? Oh,
All the elevation, the man that gravity forgot.
These men want this NXT championship.
Neville ready to fly. Oh, missile drop kick.
that could be it.
Can he put away Zayn right here? Shoulders down. Sami kicks up.
Wow, there's that heart that you were talking about with Sami Zayn. He is fighting for this.
And at this point, the friendship between these two men, it's been completely thrown out the door. It's all about that NXT championship. Let's take another look at this. Off the top rope, here comes Neville with this huge missile drop kick, and we thought that was the ending right there.
When you have a friendship with your opponent, how does that change the dynamic of your match when you're going in?
I don't think it really does change it, because when you step into those rings, it's all about business and what's best for business, and I do the best I can no matter who I'm in there with.
Okay. Well, as the face of NXT, I mean, you certainly know a lot about that, right?
Yes, I do.
Neville, whoa, 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 oh! Here's the cover, Zayn might have it on Neville. Oh, Adrian's still in it. Adrian's still in this match.
That is unbelievable.
Wow. Had to sneak that in there, huh?
Take another look at this. All the air that Sami Zayn got underneath Neville and driving him to the mat here. It looked like he had him.
Would you call this bodacious?
This is most bodacious.
Most bodacious, dude?
Yeah.
This is like having, I mean, not exactly the same thing. These two guys are like fighting for almost your affections to be able to get into the ring, you know?
The #1 contender spot for the NXT Championship on the line. Zayn, Zayn once again, shoulders down on Neville. Neville's still in it.
And just the added pressure for these two superstars to know that you, Bo Dallas, are sitting out here on commentary with us watching this all unfold. Adds another layer.
Yeah, I believe they're both believers.
Well, Sami Zayn can't believe that he hasn't put away Adrian Neville yet. He's thrown everything he can think at him.
You think that Sami Zayn is a believer?
He's been in the ring with me. I'd say that's an absolute.
But does that make him a believer, though? I don't know.
I think if you'd ask him, he'd say he was. You're a believer.
Oh, I am, definitely.
Why
Yeah,
would
no
he be?
question.
We've seen this before. Oh! Neville caught him.
Has JBL talked to you about being a believer?
Yes, he is.
Really? Do you have a group leader?
Mr. JBL is positively a believer.
Okay.
I can promise you that. And you know this champ doesn't break any promises.
Both men just trying to get up to their feet. They're both out cold, it seems like, but somehow staying alive in this contest. Whoa.
Whoa!
Oh, look out. Oh! Neville with the cover. Oh, man.
Wow.
Adrian Neville is stunned. Pleading with the referee for 3.
I cannot believe that these two men are both still functioning in the ring at this point.
It's all about heart at this point. It's all about heart.
I can't believe the aerial display we've seen from these two superstars.
The NXT universe is loving this.
And it looked like once again Adrian Neville could cover Sami Zayn, but still, Sami Zayn refuses to go away in this #1 contenders match.
Sami looks stunned.
These kids are...
Kids?
Dude.
Aren't they older than you?
Oh! Neville caught him right on the ear there. If he can get to the top rope, can he set up the red arrow? That corkscrew shooting star press. Ooh.
Oh, Neville looks like he's out.
So does Zayn. Oh my gosh.
Sami's looking to put him away at this point. They gotta wrap it up.
Zayn perhaps looking for a superplex here on Adrian Neville.
Oh, he's...
Ooh. Oh!
This could be the opportunity Neville needs. Does he have enough in him to get the red arrow connected? There's the red arrow! He got it! He got it! Neville the cover! Neville did it!
Unbelievable!
Wow!
Here's your winner and new #1 contender for the NXT Championship, Adrian Neville!
Dallas, the stage is set for you now. You will be facing Adrian Neville. He's the #1 contender for your championship.
Yes, I will. And you know what? But I've trained hard. I've ate my vitamins, and I was ready before to take on either one of these competitors, and I'm ready now.
Let's take another look back. Just when we thought we were going to see a superplex in this match, a huge headbutt from Adrian Neville created a little bit of room for the man that gravity forgot. And look at all the hype behind the red arrow connecting on Sami Zayn. And there you have it. Renee, you hit the nail right on the head. Next week, Bo, you're going to have to face Newcastle's greatest son for your NXT championship.
Yes, I will. And I'm more than willing to take on that task as NXT champion.
And how do you feel? You are the longest reigning NXT champion of all time, and here is your newest #1 contender.
With all of my Believer support, I truly believe that I can do anything.
Your hotline is going to be buzzing tonight, sir. What is the you got a phone number for this hotline?
Yes, I'll tweet it out tonight.
Perfect. There it is.
And a great sign of sportsmanship between two friends and two great competitors, two brilliant superstars. But it will be Adrian Neville moving on next week to face you, Bo Dallas, for the NXT Championship. Don't miss it next week right here on NXT.